Welcome to Cutting Up with the Crawfords. Today we have a special guest, our son, Dwayne Crawford. We're going to be talking about him. He's going to introduce himself to y'all. And
Hold up. I'm back. What are we cutting up about today?
so this is my husband. Y'all all know him. He's here. Deja Girl's not on this episode with us, but today we are going to be cutting up mental health amongst student athletes. So talk to us. Tell us a little bit about you, Dwayne. Tell the people who you are.
My bad. How y'all doing? I'm Dwayne Crawford, their son.
You have such a deep voice.
But yeah, I play football here at Liberty. I'm a student athlete. I graduated with my major. Whoa, yeah, I'm tripping.
You did.
Oh, I graduated from Liberty with my sports management as a sports management major. I'm gonna take my grad classes.
Yeah.
Pursuing.
Yeah. What he's saying, y'all, is he is doing the thing. Okay, he is a full-time student and a full-time athlete. And listen, I will link his Cash App at the bottom because he's tired, he's hungry, he needs money. Y'all, hook him up. He said no cap. All right, so we're going to talk about mental health. How is it being a full-time student, being a full-time athlete? Like, what does that do to you mentally? Like, how are you able to show up for yourself? How are you able to care for yourself during these like grueling workouts? You got all these exams, your advisors are wanting you to meet with them, all the things that you're doing.
It's definitely difficult.
Yeah.
But I'm built for it. So I think for doing it for so long, so now I'm in my 6th year. Don't laugh. Now I'm in my 6th year, so I've had my fair time in college. So starting out as a freshman, it was definitely a big difference from high school because
for sure,
one, you're away from your family, and then trying to just figure out time management. Definitely time management and just being prepared for everything. So, mentally, I think for me, I had to have that dog in me to get up and do the same thing every day. It's like a routine. With it being a routine, it becomes easier to do everything, but it's definite. So if I wake up in the morning, say I wake up in the morning.
Give us a day. Like, what's your day going to be like tomorrow? Because you're in fall camp.
Yes.
Tell us what your day is like.
Can I look at my schedule and shit?
You can, but I'm sure you probably.
I mean, yeah, I know it. So tomorrow I'll probably wake up like 5:30. Just I wake up 30 minutes before breakfast just so I can get up and be awake. For real. So I'll go there, breakfast at 6 a.m. Then we got treatment. I choose to go to treatment because I want to feel good.
Yeah.
Working out and stuff. So
that boy's solid, y'all.
Doing treatment and then getting ready for practice. Lately, we've been practicing in the afternoons, but we usually practice in the morning. So waking up and being mentally ready to go at it again and again and again every day is the struggle, but you got to do it. So
what time's your day in? Like you just got here. What time is it?
Yeah, it's at 8 something.
Yeah.
8:30. So your day starts at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely got to be committed to it.
Yeah.
Committed to it for real. Because it ain't even just football on the field. You got to be in it with the playbook, knowing what you got to do and everything. Just being prepared for anything. Like with football, we say a lot of, like if we in practice and we do something, we'll call it like a sudden change. So like, usually we'll go to special teams, but he'll be like sudden change. So with the sudden changes, we'll usually have a portion of practice we go out straight into special teams and walk through and stuff. But with the sudden change, he'll change it to like, boom, straight into team run or pace. And now you right after coming in for meetings, and you got to take all that information that you got there and incorporate it to the field.
Right out on the field.
It's just a lot of thinking. I think football is a lot of just mental. Like the physical, we got here for a reason.
Yeah.
And we all D1. But the part that's going to set you apart is your mental. If you understand everything you're doing and with just knowing where you need to be, then you should be good.
How does that work when you throw classes in there?
You throw classes in there. When you throw classes in there, it's that.
Hold on. You got me with the waking up early because I'm not a morning person. So you got me with the waking up and then have to eat and then do all these grueling workouts. And then you got classes on top of that. How do you?
So the classes on top of it, I think getting with your advisors and your tutors and everything helps a lot more. You know, my freshman year, I'd say right here, I used to just try to do it by myself.
Yeah.
So now that I understand that they here to help you and you can use them as resources, I go to them a lot more with anything. If I need help with work or if I don't understand anything, if I can't contact a professor, like I'll go to them and ask them for help. So they always, the advisors and tutors, they always here to help with that.
Yeah, that's good.
But the classes, so now I'm in online classes.
Yeah.
It'll be a little easier because residential classes, say we got practice in the morning, you're going straight to class after that. Like you'll go to the training table to eat after.
You live in the
Right.
Every time. Every time. But
so
now you
go ahead. Like this is just a lot for me to even process.
So now you get to eat and chill for a second.
Yeah.
Online for your masters. Getting credit for towards your masters.
Yeah.
So we got this thing called Teamworks. It's like it'll give us our itinerary every day. It's like our schedule for where you need to be and what you need to do every day. It'll have your classes on there, your tutor times, meeting times. So then that's not only with meeting with the coaches, you can have meeting times on there you can meet with somebody that could help you with mental health here at Liberty, and then or just meeting with your professors or your advisors like that. So they help you a lot.
So what is it like for you mentally when you finish class, you're finished all your workouts, your lifting, your practice, all the running, all the things, and you showered and now you're back at your place? What is it like? Are you processing the day? Like what are the things that are going through your mind, and what are the things that keep you up or that will wake you up at 2 a.m.? What are you thinking about?
So I could say in my younger years in college.
Younger years.
You still young.
I mean,
I know.
Years.
Yeah.
Hey, so when I was younger in college, I think it was the thing that, well, I'll start off with, when I get back from everything, it's a relief, but I love football. So like I love being around it, but I'm an introvert.
Yeah.
So
you need to recharge.
Yeah. When I come home, I'm ready to be by myself and chill for a little bit. Then I can hang out with you.
Yeah.
But
listen, I'm an introvert and I'll be ready to chill for a lot of it, not a little bit. Like I need to straight shut it down. Nobody talk to me, like nothing.
So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm an introvert and you are too. So,
yeah.
It's another podcast.
That's right. Life as an introvert.
So yeah, I come back and I'm definitely able to relax, but you can't relax too much because it's still like, I still got it in my head that I'm like, okay, I'm about to get another install or something. So it's not like.
Tell them what an install is.
Yeah.
Install is like installing new plays for the offense.
Got it. Because I didn't know. That's
we
good.
get a playbook and so in fall camp, we really do a new install every week. Or not every week, every day. So like today, we got to install at 8 a.m. and we got to walk through at 10. So you got to go over it.
You learn. It's just a lot.
Everything it's all mental. You just got to know it. Like, I don't know. I definitely got a lot better with it.
Yeah.
I can say too, freshman year, I wasn't a student of the game.
Yeah.
And even in high school, I wasn't. I was just playing. I love the game, but now being a student of the game, it's like you understand more of not only what you need to do, more what everybody's doing on your side of the ball, and understanding what, like reading the defense. And so it helps a lot. It's like practice without preparation leads to nothing.
So you just touched on something that triggered me with a question I wanted to ask. You talked about being a high school athlete. So talk to us about high school, right? So we went through let's rewind it way back to like flag football. Y'all, let me just tell you how this brother was running over everyone, okay? Flag football, you could not touch him. And in West Virginia, we had something called Midget League, which is kind of like a Pop Warner. I feel like they call it at other places. So Pop Warner, Spartans, shout out to the Spartans. He was killing everybody. Then we fast forward to middle school and we in high school, same thing, right? Ain't nothing changed. And then we get to college.
Mhm.
So how has that challenged you mentally going from like the star, the number one, to going to college and not playing as much?
You just got so my freshman year coming in, definitely it hurt
Yeah.
because nobody's used to. I mean, if you used to being the guy and now you got to sit back and watch somebody else do what you do,
Yeah.
it's definitely hard. But then again, it's helping you process and trust the process with everything. So over the years, I've just been getting better at just paying attention to details and understanding the little things. Like if there's somebody in front of me, there's obviously a reason that he's in front of me. I'm gonna study what he does and see why he does it good, so I can do something and do it good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take something from somebody else's game to make my game better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been doing it in front of you is now with
oh yeah,
Patriot.
Yeah.
shout out to Pop.
Yeah.
DJ. Don't forget about DJ.
Yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah.
They doing it. In the NFL. Did you have any moments during that time where you felt like you were in a pit, or you were depressed, and how did you process through that? What does being in the pit look like for you?
And you could add like, did you feel like you weren't enough or
Yeah.
I definitely felt like I wasn't enough at times, but so like I could say that pit that I feel like I was stuck in, coming in and not understanding that everybody plays a role on the team.
Yeah.
That I felt like, I mean, being the guy in high school, you feel like not being too entitled, but you feel like it all revolves around you.
Yeah.
So now that you realizing that doesn't all revolve around you, and then there's so many other good players on your team, like everybody D1s, everybody's gonna be good, so it's gotta be something else that sets you apart.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I was saying back with the preparation. Like now that waking up earlier than everybody, getting the treatment before everybody, getting my body ready. Like it's not only just going out there and just playing. I gotta eat good. Hydrate the night before and
Yeah.
stretch?
I'm stretching when I wake up at 5:30. I'll stretch here. Like I'll stretch on the floor and then get up and go. But yeah, so that definitely was a pit in my career, just learning that it doesn't revolve around me. And
Yeah.
there's more people and there's a lot of good people in the world. So you got to find something to set yourself apart.
Yeah. That's good.
That's
I mean,
that's with any job.
Yeah. I was thinking like,
Yeah. How's that take you to the next level in your life? What did you do when you were in that pit that helped you get out of that pit? Like, what did you lean on? What were so let me ask one question at a time, because first question is, when you were in that pit or felt like you weren't enough, how did you, or who helped you get out of that moment?
Yeah.
I guess is how I'm trying to ask.
Originally, I didn't know what to do. Like at ECU, I didn't know what to do, so I was just around the wrong people.
Yeah.
And just not focused enough on, because I was like, I idolized football. So
That's good.
if I didn't know what to do and I didn't feel like I was good enough to play football, I was like, well, what am I even doing? Like, I'm just wasting time. Like, why am I even here? But I didn't understand then that, yeah, you can talk to people. I wanted to, but sometimes I didn't even want to bring it up because I felt embarrassed. I'm like, not every, like it was an expectation, but being that guy, you feel like you put an expectation on yourself to like be that when you at the next level. So understanding that it's all a process. It just
And that's an adjustment.
So you ended up talking to somebody that helped you get out the pit?
So yeah, talking to y'all, talking to the coaches, talking to God.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't know how to sometimes, but I would just sit there by myself, and it wasn't even. I don't know sometimes if it's you gotta close your eyes every time you gotta pray or something, but I'd just be sitting there, like, God, like, what do I gotta do?
Yeah.
Like, just show me what I need to do. Show me what's gonna help me in this situation. So
I mean, I think anytime that you are talking to God, like, we're just talking to him as if he is our friend, like he's right here with us, how we would talk to our friends on the phone or we're texting, right? Like, he just wants us to call out to him and talk to him in prayer. And he already knows our heart anyway. And so this whole process for me, from, not that this session is about me or this episode, but this whole process for me, seeing you mature and grow and just become responsible and develop into the young man, the man that God has called you to be, has been life-changing. Like, we went through some really rocky times, and just to see like the journey and to be there and witness his testimony has been phenomenal. Just the way that you have matured. Like, I admire your loyalty, your commitment, and how you stayed committed to yourself, committed to the game, committed to your college, right?
Committed to your teammates.
For sure, right. And then also committed to Jesus through it all. Like that.
Committed to yourself.
Yeah, being a young Black man, there are so many other things that you could have chosen to get into, and yet you're here and focusing on your education and your college career. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Yeah, I admire that. I really look up to you in that aspect. Yeah.
You definitely have a cheat code that you
for sure
that you can give these other young high school athletes.
Yeah.
You can give them a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't give it to them for free.
Right. Don't do that. Ain't nothing free. But yeah, I really love that. I love how you are changing, and how God is still like tugging at your heart, and he's still calling you back to him, and he's right there with you. I love that you acknowledge that. And I'm just proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Yeah, I love you. So what else do you...
So I'm just going to go over here.
So is there anything else that you want the people to know?
Did you have... I don't remember if I answered all the questions.
I forget what the other question was. So it was coming out the pit.
Yeah, so many questions.
They'll get me ready for interviews.
That's right.
What are you hoping? This is your last year of eligibility to play college football. What's your hopes and dreams for this year? And I always say, I try to pray with my eyes closed, but they're open. But definitely open when you're driving.
Yes. If you're praying while you're driving, son, please leave your eyes open and wear your seatbelt. I'm just saying.
Some dreams I've had all my life was definitely to be a professional athlete. Now, when I was younger, I wanted to play basketball.
I remember.
Y'all, when I tell you that he's he gets his jumper from me, no doubt. And I get my jumper from Pop, my dad, straight up. Go ahead. You love basketball.
I do. So yeah, I definitely wanted to play basketball, but I stopped growing. So
it's okay. It's okay. I stopped growing too.
I let that one go. But my dream was always to be a professional athlete. Yeah. And with you working in the NFL, I definitely wanted to be in that spot any way I could, because I just loved being around it. I want to be somebody that these little kids look up to, or even my younger sister looks up to, because I want to be a positive role model, and I love the game. So after this year, I hope this year that I can be a spark plug for the team, and then that some professional team falls in love with me.
Yeah.
So that's what I really want to do, but my You want the backup plan?
Whatever.
Oh,
I mean, I just asking about this year.
Yeah.
Like, what's your hopes and dreams for this season?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
For this season, yeah, definitely. To have a breakout season.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I can't wait. Yes, yes.
That age too.
Number 13. I cannot wait. And the thing that I cannot wait to celebrate is that this is not of Dwayne or of the team or the coaches or anything like that, or even of me and Derek or Deja. This is of God. Like, God is going to get all the glory for his success. Whether he has a breakout season or not, God is still getting the glory for his success. Oh my gosh, I feel like my eyes are like I've been chopping onions. Have I?
They're leaking.
My eyes are sweating. Awkward. One more thing. So let's talk about what it's been like to be a college athlete. And we talked about mental health, but also how have you been able to mentally process trying out for the team every year, right? So you go to school right now and you are not on scholarship. We have student loans. And
That's what we gonna put the cash app.
Yes.
Loan.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. And if anybody has some NILs, listen.
Debt free in 2023.
Listen, this brother is handsome, okay? He can model anything. He can sell anything for you.
You like my voice?
Within reason, he can sell anything, right? Within reason.
Sell ice water to an Eskimo.
Exactly. He could do that. But look at this smile. I'm just saying. But how?
I need to brush my teeth.
They can't. It's not scratches them, but we can't spell nothing. So how have you, what's that been like? I don't even know the words to say. What has that been like? It's like you're interviewing for a job, right? And you've been interviewing for 5 years. And every time you go to the interview, you don't get the job. What does that do to you mentally?
It made me go harder. Yeah. So like, it's a privilege to be a college athlete.
For sure,
especially here, Christian University. We've had different coaches, but I've always loved the family environment here. So being an athlete here, it's been difficult, yes.
Yeah.
But it's nothing that I'm not prepared for. Like I go out there every day with a chip on my shoulder. So yeah, it might be somebody that's in front of you on scholarship or somebody that they love, but if you out there outworking them every day, then you gonna earn your spot.
That's right.
You just got to keep going every day. There's no rent due every day.
Every single day.
You got to keep going.
So let's go to.
Oh gosh.
Let's go to the Bible real quick.
Wait.
Let's go to the Bible.
Let's go to because we just have a Bible handy.
Mama brought you a new
That I did bring you a new Bible, son.
I was looking for a new Bible.
That one.
Yeah, it's nice.
It is. So are you really going to something right now?
I am.
Okay.
But keep talking.
Okay.
I should know how to get there.
You should know how to get there, but it's fine. So for me, I just cannot imagine how difficult it has been to just keep interviewing for a position and you just keep getting overlooked, or say you have the position, you have a job and you're up for a promotion and you keep getting looked over for the promotion. Like that to me would give me so much angst and anxiety. Like I feel like I would be living in a state of fight or flight, right? I just can't imagine what that's doing to your gut, because everyone wants to feel like recruited. Everyone wants to feel pursued. And when you don't feel that, it makes, I'm just processing out loud. I'm thinking that it would make me feel less than, and it would affect me mentally. It would affect my self-esteem, right? All the things. And how do you keep going? That's the part that I'm saying I admire, is the loyalty, right? And we have to be careful
with the book of James.
Right, they did. So we have to be careful that we are not loyal to the wrong things, right? That's the thing. But
I ain't even cut you
No,
off.
you're good. You're not.
I think what made me or what made the process easier for me was changing my perspective.
Yeah.
So like
That's it right there.
it's not that like I have to. We used to say all this. So boom, say you got a workout that you don't want to go do, and you be like, oh, I have to go work out today. It ain't that. I get
to work out. Yeah.
I get to go work every day. I get to go practice every day. So it's just embracing, like for the team, our word for the year is embrace. So it's embracing every day. Can I bring up the situation?
Yeah. Well, hold on a second, because your daddy is fumbling around through the Bible like he's never picked up a Bible in his life, y'all.
I find the book of James for some reason, but go ahead.
Go ahead, Lee.
So as a team, we lost one of our teammates this past week. So it's definitely been real hard. First time losing a teammate at this level, but I think embracing every day and understanding that he's in a better place, and we gonna go harder for him.
Yeah.
And just keep pushing every day. Can't, like the Panthers say, I don't know if that's
keep pounding.
Yeah. I don't know that. But yeah, just going every day with the same thing. Like you got to be the same person every day. I like what Michael Jordan said. You don't know who's out watching you at games. So it could be somebody's first time watching. You want to give them the best every time, so they know it's real. It ain't it's not an act.
That's why he played all 82 games. He didn't know who was going to see him. So I was trying to find the book of James.
You found it.
I finally found the book of James in the Bible. But it says, count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds, for you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness, and let steadfastness have a full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing. I feel like your college career has been a lot of trials, and you've been through the fire. But when you go through the fire, it washes out all the impurities, and that's why the gold becomes perfect, because all the impurities are washed out by going through the fire. And that's what it's trying to say about the steadfastness in that. But to hear that verse sometimes, just don't, like when you're in that storm, hearing, oh, count it all joy when you meet trials of various kinds, it's not always easy to hear. But after you come out of that storm, are you able to look back right now from where you were to where you are today and go, I see the journey and I see how it's refined me and created a new me?
Definitely. I see how I wasn't as prepared and focused on what I needed to be focused on. And not to say it was like karma, but it was like, I understand now why I wasn't getting it. Where then I was just entitled and thinking, bro, why I'm not getting in? Like, why? What's the problem? I be doing good, but I wasn't consistent.
Yeah. Now
I'm working on. I'm not trying to. I am being more consistent. I don't like to say I'm trying, because you got to do it. You ain't.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't need to be perfect. We're not perfect, right? We just need to be consistent. And consistent in how you show up in the classroom, consistent how you show up on the field, with your family, with your friends, all of that. Yeah.
I think my 3 words for the year is probably consistency, persistence, and discipline.
Yeah.
With consistency, I want to be consistent in who I am and what I do. Be persistent in, I guess the same thing as the consistency. So persistent in doing everything the same way, the right way. And like, I want to hold everybody accountable, and I want everybody else to hold me accountable.
That's good.
But
it should be like too.
Yeah.
You want people to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to hold them accountable.
But hold on. Let's just put a pause in this right here, though. That at 24 years old, you're already saying that you want people to hold you accountable because you want to hold other people accountable, right? I feel like accountability equals love, right? When people don't want accountability, that means like they don't want anyone to call them out on their sin, right? They don't want anyone to just say, you know what, that was messed up what you did. No, we need that. That's how we grow, right? Like, I love that. I wish that I had that at your age, that I understand. I mean, but I wish that
I think I'm still learning it.
But I wish that I had that at your age, because that's a big deal.
Yep.
Sorry,
What's number 3?
And discipline.
Yeah.
So I know for me, I can get sidetracked easily.
Yeah.
So being disciplined to finish what I need to do before I do anything else.
Yeah.
And being disciplined to stay on the same regimen that I do every day. So it's not easy to wake up every day, but if I wake up with the wrong mindset, then I'm going to go do everything wrong. So changing your mindset in the morning and your perspective just makes everything else. Like if you do it in the morning, when you wake up, say I wake up before my alarm,
Mm-hmm.
the old me would lay back down and then...
That's exactly what I do.
Yeah, I can't do that no more. So if I'm up, I got to get up. I'm already up.
You can't so when you're up, you just like, my body is awake. I need to go ahead and get up.
There's no use. If I go back to sleep, I give myself a chance to miss it.
See, that's
I don't even want to make
were we not having this conversation where was it yesterday or?
It's yesterday.
I thought it was this morning. It was yesterday then, where I was like, I'm waking up, but I felt like it's too early. I need to go back to sleep. No, that's legit. Like, we need to, if we're up, you need to get up.
God might be calling.
I don't want Mrs. Call. I don't want Mrs. Call. You know, my phone stay on D&D, but that's a whole nother podcast episode. But because these are my favorites. Yes, your favorites. These are my favorites. Well, we love you. We thank you. Is there anything else you would like to say?
This is cutting up with the Crawfords. And last time I checked, what's the name on the back of his jersey?
He's a Crawford. Through and through. Since day one. This is his podcast. And if you want this to be part 1 of other episodes, hey, just let us know.
Gotcha. I'm definitely trying to be a part of it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we love you and we thank you. Thank you for just allowing us to be your parents, man. You are phenomenal. And I admire you. I love you with all that I am.
But you are.
I appreciate you.
Again, I'm
Top liver.
Hey, you don't want a hug, bro?
Yeah. All right, y'all. So listen, like, share, comments, like, let everybody know where we are, what we're doing, subscribe, all the things. And again, in those comments, I'm going to post his Cash App, y'all. He needs NILs, all the things, okay? We got student loan debt.
Debt free in 2020.
All right, y'all. Bye.